What's up? Grand Rising, Rich Rising, man. Hope everybody feeling good, feeling great. Still on their journey to be better than they were yesterday. You know what I mean? Like I always say, the path and the journey ain't gonna be easy, but it can get done. You know what I mean? Ain't too much I'ma say in this video. You did. A lot of shit going on, a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions back and forth on a lot of topics. You did. I can speak on a lot of shit right now, but it's early. Day 12. You did what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody on their 90 hard. If you on your 90 hard, if you not, still shout you out. If you thinking about getting to it, you know, we all doing this for self, to better self. Like I tell a lot of people, health is wealth. And you gotta make sure you put yourself first. But before you put yourself first, you gotta give the Most High His praise and His gratitude, His worship. That's automatically due. And then after that, you know, you the next one that's coming up, you gotta put yourself first. Making sure your health right, your hygiene right, your energy levels right, your thought process right, your heart clear, your heart light as a feather. You know, that's the main thing. You know, it's a topic going around right now on the internet, like fuck the streets movement, with a lot of rappers and a lot of street dudes and a lot of sidewalk people that got a lot of say-so on how the streets should be, I guess, chose or not chose. Should it be fuck the streets? Should it be the streets made us who we are? And you know, to each his own. A lot of people have their own opinion, from people that did time in the street and made millions out the street. And you know, people that never been in the street and only seen the bad parts in the street because they loved ones lost their life or lost a lot of time in the street. But you know, I've been on both sides. I done made millions in the street, never took a life. I done robbed folks, I done got robbed. And I also been on the other side where I done seen my people do 10 years, 20 years behind the street, get killed in the street, murdered in the streets. So I done been on both sides. I ain't go too far deep in the street far as in going to do jail time, prison time. And I ain't go too far deep in the street far as in seeing some of my loved ones get killed for no reason, but they only got killed or murdered for the rules of the streets that they already accepted. You did what I'm saying? So to each his own, man. I want to put my little feedback on it, my little 2 words, but they get their first set out the way first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. But guess what I gotta say about it? I ain't got nothing to say about it. See, that was most of y'all getting caught up in distractions. They're just another distraction. They're just another trend on the internet. They trying to keep everybody distracted because whoever came up with that fuck the street trend, it's something else going on in the back end that ain't nobody paying attention to. So now y'all distracted again. Everybody following the trend think they say so matter. The say so on a matter to your life, to your current situation, and to your family life. What you gotta say in Ohio don't matter in Atlanta. What you gotta say in Atlanta don't matter in Cali. What you gotta say in New York don't matter in Pittsburgh. What you doing in the streets in Philly ain't got shit to do with the streets in Baltimore. The people that's on the sidewalk in Chicago that never been in the street, they can't speak on shit that's going on in the streets in New York or in Alabama or in Florida. So everybody got their own opinion. Distractions. Did you wake up and choose you today? Did you wake up and do something different? Who you looked out for today? Fuck all that being distracted. Fuck all that trying to follow a trend. You become a trend. You start your own trend. You start your own wave. Start pushing health. Start pushing fitness. Start pushing that you're going to show up for your children every day, no matter what. Start choosing, if you're on child support, you're going to make sure you pay your child support. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how child support is fraud. How a lot of these fathers are on child support and they shouldn't even be on child support. Not saying they don't take care of their children, but far as in the lawful matter of the child support. Let's speak on all these folks that's in jail, that's coming home, that's need rehabilitation, need help with their credit, need help with programs. And I'm not saying I'm the one to help with everything because I'm still getting my life in order. But that should be the topic. Let's talk about how these pastors ain't preaching repentance. They only preaching prosperity gospel, so they can charge you more when they send around their collection plate. Let's speak on things that actually matter. Yes, fuck the streets do matter, cause you know the streets come with gangbanging and a lot of other shit. But fuck all that. They're just a trendy topic. To my understanding, all y'all got something to say, but none of y'all putting in the right effort to do anything about it. You deal what I'm saying? Like I said, to each his own though. What we gonna talk about in this video is health as well, and we gonna pray to the Most High for waking us up, cause once again, we on the wake up list. So that's not even the topic I want to speak on, even though I already spoke on it. I haven't given my opinion on it. My opinion don't matter either. That's why it's so easy for me not to speak on my opinion. That don't matter. What is you doing every day to better your situation? I don't believe speaking on fuck the streets or not fuck the streets gonna better your situation. They're just another conversational topic. But they don't come with no soulful, meaningful actions that you can change your life from. That might change your point of view on how you look at certain people that's in the street or that's not in the street. But it's not gonna change your daily life. They're not gonna make sure you wake up trying to fish your credit. It's not gonna make sure you trying to jump into real estate or buy your family a house or start your family a trust. Let's not talk about all that. Stop being so easily distracted. Soon you get on Instagram and social media and all the other platforms, you already getting distracted by these beautiful women out here acting like Jezebels and showing their ass every post and lusting and twerking and all this shit. To each his own though. But you see what's on your feed, you ain't gotta follow that. But even if you don't follow that, you know it pop up on your feed sometime. So it's a lot of distractions out here. Let's not get caught up in the distractions. Let's get caught up in what we need to do for ourselves on a daily basis. You did, cause that's the only thing that matter. What you doing for you? Is you gonna show up for you? Like I said, this day 12, every day, no days off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25.
I choose me every day. We all fall short of the Most High glory every day, man. We is not perfect. We is so far from being perfect in every aspect of our life. Why be focused on something that don't matter to you, that you're not a part of, and even if you speak on it or become a part of it, you won't have too much say-so or too much power to change anything about it. That is called a distraction. Some of y'all would just focus on doing certain shit, doing certain things, trying to control your time. But as you can tell last night, I bet some of y'all stayed up looking at all them people saying their comments, saying their opinions about fuck the street. Some of y'all reposting videos. Some of y'all starting to dick ride people that you never heard of, but they got a valuable opinion. So now you start following them too. More distractions. When you gonna wake up and understand this all a game? When you gonna wake up and understand this shit is all a game? You gotta be intentional by not being distracted. Soon I got on Instagram, I seen Wall Street Trapper post about he spoke with a lawyer and he was like he can't show his full account balance on his stock account no more because they leading people to say if you got like 4-5 million in there, depending on what you pushing and how you showing your pairs or you trading or your stocks that you purchasing, you kind of trying to convince the people that you're not a financial advisor, but you know what you're doing and they should follow you. And by law, that's wrong. So I appreciate Wall Street Trapper for showing that, so to let people know, stop showing your full account balance. Yeah, you can show people what you made today on a stock, on a trade, or something like that, but you ain't got to prove yourself to nobody by showing your full account balance. Fuck all that. You ain't got to show nobody no tax return, no W-2. If the people you following or that's choose to listen or follow your page, if they don't believe that, you saying, man, fuck them. You ain't got shit to prove to nobody out here but yourself. Did you wake up and show the Most High gratitude? Did you choose you today? Did you help someone else today? Anybody path you came across, did you leave them in a better mindset, spirit, or anything like that? Better financial situation, material situation, anything. You know a lot of people that need coach. Did you provide a jacket for anybody today? You know a lot of children that didn't eat yesterday. Did you try to feed them? You just walk around them motherfucker and you rather join somebody that ain't got the right shoes on, the right clothes on, but you don't even try to give back. And you know you can give back. But you better trying to follow a trend and talk about what everybody else talk about when you know you ain't spent a day in the street. You ain't did shit. But you busy got something to say, but your actions ain't speaking loud worth of shit because you ain't doing nothing. Stop falling for the fake shit, man. Stop falling for the hype. You should be your own hype man. You should be following your own trend. You should be trying to make sure you living right for the Most High. You know we living in the last days. You ain't got shit to prove to nobody but yourself. How light is your heart? Because if your heart not light as a feather, you might well clock out this motherfucker. You might well call it some quits. Because you on the wrong path. You doing the wrong shit. That's not me judging you. That's me giving you a little insight from based on my experiences. If you not trying to get your heart light as the feather, what the fuck is you doing? You doing all this shit for to prove some on the ground, some on the internet that you probably don't even like yourself, but you just trying to do it because you feel like this is what everybody else doing, so you want to partake of it too. Man, look, miss me with all that shit. Miss me with all that. I ain't trying to follow no crowd, nigga. Miss me with all that. If I follow anybody, I'm the leader, nigga. Miss me with all that shit. You know what I mean?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 3, 4, 5.
Most of y'all niggas out here scared to be yourself in front of anybody. I'm gonna be myself regardless. In front of my children, in front of my grandparents, which no longer live no more. But I'm just saying, I never changed myself up for nobody. The people that don't like me, I still be myself around them. The people that do like me, I still be myself around them. Me being extra is me being extraordinary. But when I say I'm being extra, that's still just me being me. I don't put on for the ground. I don't put on for TikTok. I don't put on for YouTube. I don't put on for my neighborhood. I don't put on for the people that's in my neighborhood. The people in my neighborhood probably speak good about me, probably speak bad about me. That shit ain't gonna float my boat, my boy. You dig what I'm saying? When the Most High call me home, he not gonna go get the people in the neighborhood and say, how did I treat them? What did I respond to? How much did I uphold on the street code? Now I get to make it to heaven. All that shit don't matter. Most of these worldly attachments don't even fucking matter if your goal is to make it in them pearly gates. So most of y'all just shy away from the whole goal because maybe you feel like you ain't gonna make it already. Maybe you feel like you done sinned it too much or your slate too dirty or your heart not pure. But if you still breathing and you watching this video, you got time to change. You got time to repent. You got time to deprogram your mindset. You got time to detach from all this bullshit, physical shit, material shit. You got time to detox your body. But you only got time if that's what you really want, if that's what you choose. Everybody don't choose to be righteous. And I ain't saying perfect, I'm saying righteous. Means that knowing what to do right and you choosing it, no matter how many times you fall short, you still choosing to do right. Live right, be right, say the things that right, be around righteous people. Not saying you judging everybody else, but if you're gonna judge with a pure heart and act accordingly. And just because you judge don't mean you gotta speak on it. Actions speak louder than words, so you ain't gotta speak on everything, just move accordingly. But some of y'all just wanna follow the trend. Right now my partner supposed to be working out with me. Not at this time, we ain't set no time up, but today y'all gonna see another episode where we doing some workouts. Me and my son worked out yesterday on my day 11. This is my day 12. Consistency pays off. Me and my partner supposed to hit a round in later on. I could have waited to that round to do my first round. But I said, fuck it, I'm going to do a round for me solo. And then if he do show up, we're going to get the second round in. I'd be better myself if I didn't get my first round in. He don't show up, something happened in his life where life do be life. And he come up with an excuse and we can do it tomorrow. And I done passed my window of opportunity waiting on somebody else. Not saying he going to show up or not. But you can't wait on the next man. You still got to do what's in your plan and in your mission. And there's something add on to it. Now you just got to double work. if that's what you want to do, and I don't mind double working. To each his own. They push the narrative and helping somebody else, but also help yourself first. Because like I always tell yourself, since I got a lot of children, if I'm not right, my kids will never be right. Not saying the Most High won't lead them to their own path for them to get right on their own, but I'm saying, since I'm around them and I'm living with them and they living with me, my intention is I must be right in a better place mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally to deal with whatever they bring to the table so we all can come along as one whole and we can get the job done, whatever the job is. Right now, my job is to get the last set in, get the early morning 100 push-ups in, get the blood flowing, and to each his own. Hopefully y'all having a great day. Let's get it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Only thing I can say is stop getting so easily distracted, bro. All this shit is a game and you falling for it. Love yourself first. Pick the Most High. Honor the ancestors because they here watching. And do something different. First do something different for you, and then let that shit show and do something different for somebody else. Because we all need help. The glory be to God. If you like the video, like and subscribe.